Hello, hello. So we are back here with another Atavaka guide. This time it's for our Queen Makoto. Makoto that, as you can see here, is giving us a nice score. It's satisfying to see this with the Atavaka boss. The difference from Messa is pretty straightforward. I know Messa was A6, so he was able to power through Atavaka, but when Futaba applied Air Skill 3, um, since the boss was strong against the physical damage, he only was going on a state of neutral. But since the boss is neutral to nuke, the strategy is gonna be a weakness against the nuke. And as you can see, she is gonna be pretty generous with the points in this case. The team is like this, but the strategy is completely doable except for Vino, of course, that it's advised to have A6. With the units at A0, R0, even Makoto could be at without their weapon. It's not really needed. Of course, the damage is gonna be a lot lower, but you don't need anything. You just need the kit, and that's it. The personas are gonna be Bishamonten, that is set up with Rakunda, Janosik, that is set up with Tarukaja Rakunda, and Dionysus, that is set up with Tarukaja Rebellion. But we're only gonna use Rebellion. For Janosik, we are only gonna use the Rakunda, and for Bishamonten, we're gonna use Imperial Purge and Tarukaja. The strategy is gonna go around 3 turns in the pre-weekend state and 2 turns of the weekend state, so a 5-turn rotation. Here we start with an Imperial Purge. We follow up with a Blunt Edge. We can Distortion here or Unition Notes. For the moment, I think I will Unition Notes just to show you the A0 rotation. And Queen is not gonna crash out, or we are not gonna ultimate up until the last turn. The ultimate is gonna be used in the 3rd turn of the pre-weekend state, and the crash out only in the weekend state. So Sanction Drift to apply all the ailments, of course. He's gonna finally summon the head. So we start with a support skill 1 pen test. We can start with the Rakunda. The principle is the same. With Rakunda in the 2nd turn, since it's gonna go down to 2 turns when the Atavaka acts, and since it's gonna skip a turn, it's gonna last for the whole fight. Right now, we want to Blunt Edge again. We are gonna Distortion. We can afford to Distortion on the main boss. I don't really know. Yeah. Let's try. Yeah, it's a lot of damage, but we should be safe. And Sanction Drift on the head, not on the main boss. The burn is gonna do its work. Let's hope it's not too much. Yeah, it should be enough. So, vulnerability found on the main boss. Here we switch and Tarukaja. He applies the mark. Right now, Vino is gonna nuke. Ampelos. I don't know if we can afford this. Yeah. Okay, nice. We refresh the Unision nodes. As you can see, this was pretty risky, but is needed because Futaba needs to charge up her 100% and is dead. Okay, right now Futaba should be at 100%. Yeah, she is. So we cannot data link establish since we don't have data storm that is gonna be given by the pen test. So pen test, and we are gonna receive the rootkit buff. Rebellion is gonna be used with Dionysus. Bullseye Bomber, we have all the ailments. This should be fine. Yes, yeah, 2 turns for every ailment, so pretty nice. And Distortion. We don't want, of course, to catch Yuke here, since in the next turn we are gonna have a full turn of Futaba. So we leave the Kachuk in the latest phase. And yeah. Nice. And finally, it's the big damage turn. So on Queen, we establish the data and apply the virus on the boss. And as you can see, he became weak. So, whoopsie, I made a whoopsie here. Oh, come on. I forgot to ultimate with Cord. Eesh. Yeah, I'm gonna come back here and replay the whole fight, and I'm gonna come back with the Cord ultimate applied. And we are back in the first turn of the weekend stay. So sorry if I forgot to do stuff before. It's pretty early for me in the morning and I simply forgot. So we're gonna come back from here. So Rebellion on our Queen. He has all the ailments for 2 turns just like before, so we Bullseye Bomber. Oh, I'm lagging? Okay, yeah, I'm lagging. So I refreshed the Unision nodes before, just like that. Distortion. And now we should have the ultimate. Yeah. Cord's ultimate in the first turn of the weekend state. And crash out, thermonuclear. And Cord's ultimate, as you can see, does a pretty big difference. How could I forget that? I don't know. Data link established. In the last turn, sorry, we are gonna Imperial Purge with Bishamonten, 125k damage. I never seen that with Bishamonten, it's crazy. Futaba does a really good job. Catch Yuke. And let's see if we can get past 1 million. I don't think so. 885. Of course, this is gonna be a little bit lower. 759. 875, 892, and the burn 23, so around 900k damage. 91.9, holy shit. So this is the strategy with Queen. As you can see, it's pretty easy. It's not really that hard, and we do a little bit of damage. Yeah, Queen, it's really crazy, and as you saw, you can do it with everything at 0 overclocks, at 0 awarenesses. Since at 0 awareness, she's not gonna start with the Unision nodes, but you can use the Unision nodes in the first turn, no problem. At awareness 0, she's not gonna be able to charge the crash out immediately, but we're not gonna use the crash out up until the weakened state, so we don't care. Her A1 is fine because it's 12% critical rate, but it's not needed. Everything here is doable at A0. So I hope you find everything useful. I hope you can match my score and see you around in the leaderboards. Bye bye.